Void family, let's do a sound check. Mic check 1 2. What's up, though? Can y'all hear me? I'm logged into the live on the laptop. I can see me, but my sound's cut off, so I don't do the double sound thing. I'm getting yes. What up, though? Sheesh, what's up, family? Hey, good looking. John, Jendai, Stephanie for the super chat. Sheesh, y'all were in here ready. My beautiful family, it's so good to see y'all. Today was a day. All right, let me get myself up off this screen. It was a day. So I took some notes here. I got this egg cleanse ready. I really wanted to do a message too, but I think tomorrow. And you guys, the mic cut out on us the other day, so I had to reschedule my Monday appointments. Tuesday we got done though. The sound seemed to be working just fine. So sorry, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I haven't even gotten around to doing your message yet, but Cancer and Scorpio's messages got done with no sound. So Mercury retrograde has been hitting hard this time around, family. Let's see. So we're gonna do this egg cleanse video, and after the video I'll post the little pictures, and I'll post this to the Facebook group, so that way you guys can copy it, keep it, whatever. I strongly suggest that when you're doing this, you don't overthink too much, and you use your intuition. You let that silent whisper of your soul kind of take the wheel and guide you through it, especially when it comes to reading your results and everything. But like I said, I took some notes. Where did I get these from? wikihow.com, and I'll post that link as well in the Facebook group when I post this. But I've been getting a lot of comments like, yo, we need that egg cleanse. So I'm like, let's get this done. Let's do this. I've been wanting to do it for some time now. So what we will need. Okay, first and foremost, egg cleanse, you guys. Very similar to the coconut cleanse, like I was saying the other night. It will help to rid you of negative energy, black magic. It like I was saying the other day during our coconut cleanse, it's kind of like the smaller version, the baby version, the little brother of the coconut cleanse. But it works great. You can do them as many times as you'd like. I mean, if you're feeling down, if you feel like there's evil eye on you, black magic, if you're having panic attacks, if you're feeling weighed down, anxiety, things like that. If you're just feeling off, you can do an egg cleanse to yourself or to your loved ones, to the people around you, and it will help to rid you of that energy. And then, like I was saying, you can read the results as well and kind of divine interpret them. And like I said, I took some notes here, and I'll post some pictures and stuff like that on the Facebook group. So for those of you who are not in the Facebook group, if you have Facebook, feel free to join us there. The link is posted down below. It should be in the description box. Let me make sure, and if not, I'll post it after this live. But yeah, Facebook group, it's right down there under the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo links. Click that link, join the group. Either me or I have kind of like an assistant that helps me run the group will accept you. All I ask is that if you do join the group, answer the question for, like, it says, why do you want to join this group? Even if you just put an emoji or write YouTube or something like that, that's fine. Usually I don't accept people coming in if they haven't answered the question, just because there's a lot to sort through, and there's trolls, and there's, you know, all of that stuff, people trying to come in and advertise and all of that. So just make sure you answer the question, and you'll make it through the gauntlet. Okay, let me minimize this again. Okay, we got the window open. We just got a nice gust of wind, you guys. January 3rd today, when I'm recording this, it is my solar return. It has been a day over here, so the egg cleanse is needed. I have the egg cleanse ready for all the kids, for everybody today over here, because it's just been one of those days. I woke up super early, ready to get it. I had a lot to take care of this morning. I woke up and everything went pretty much opposite to how it was supposed to go. Woke up at like 6 this morning, jumped in the car to go take care of some business and grab some things for the day. Car wouldn't start, it was too cold. So I had to get like an order done, and it was just a day, you guys. It was a long day. I took a nice midday nap. I still feel like I could finish my nap, so I'm gonna sleep good tonight. So for this, first and foremost, whatever you need to set the mood. Candles, incense, frequency, sounds, mantras, prayers, anything like that. I always recommend dimming the lights, or, you know, just lighting a candle, turning off the lights. You will need an egg. You'll need an egg for every person that you're going to cleanse. If it's just you, then just one egg will be fine. I say get a bowl or a cup. Fill it with some lukewarm, room temperature water. Squeeze a little lemon in there. I use Himalayan pink salt, just like a spoonful of that, just a little dash of salt in there. If it's colder water, I would recommend getting your lemon in there, getting the salt in there, letting it, you know, adjust to like room temperature. Grabbing your egg, putting it in the water, letting it sit for a bit. I pray over the water, you guys. This let's get that focus. The universe has no religion. You can say any prayer. What I will say when it comes to that is, make sure you connect with the prayer that you're saying. Make sure it's coming from your heart. If you want to say an Our Father, that's perfectly fine. Pray it over the water. It's really important to basically tap into your heart space when you're doing this, to bring yourself into the moment, and to feel your connection with the divine. And trust me, I know a lot of times when we have to do an egg cleanse or a coconut cleanse, we're really feeling off, and it can be difficult, but try your best to ground yourself, center yourself, connect to source. Pray over the water, the egg. Just simple prayer. Ask the divine to, or just set the intention, use your own divinity to cleanse any negative energies or vibrations that the egg may have picked up before getting to you or during the process, right? Cleanse your egg in that water. It doesn't have to sit in there for any amount of time. Let's see, did I write anything down between that? Egg cleanse will help get rid of black magic, bad luck, bad dreams, feeling sad, feeling weighed down, feeling off, anxiety, panic attacks. Cleanse the egg in salt water and lemon juice. It will rid it of any negative energies. Yep, that's just what we just said. Add a squeeze of lemon juice, add a little bit of salt, gently wash the egg in the water, say a prayer, rinse the egg in clean water afterward and dry it. That is why I have this cup of clean water here. So after we're done cleansing the egg, for however long you feel that takes, drop it into your clean water, pull it out, dry it off with a paper towel or your shirt, napkin, whatever. Just gently kind of dry the egg off. Then we want to get a glass or a mason jar of room temperature water. You want to fill it up. I do about halfway, 3/4 of the way full. It says a quarter full here, but I like, it's easier for me to read. I feel like I get a better read when the glass is more full. That's just me personally, but try it yourself a few times and see what feels better to you. Grab a clear glass, fill it 1/4 of the way full with water. Let the water warm up to room temperature for a few minutes before you start your egg cleanse. So we're not doing anything with this water yet. We just have our jar of water. We have our egg. Then we set an intention with our egg. So in this, like I said, set the mood, get in your zone, get in your mood. Cup the egg between your hands, bring yourself into stillness, and just set the intention. Basically, in your mind, say that, dear egg, right? No, I'm using this egg to rid myself of any negative energy, any black magic, any anxiety, any sadness, any negative energies, any evil eye, whatever it may be, right? To each their own. And you can use this really for anything. I mean, if you feel like, man, I should do an egg cleanse for that, then do it, right? It will help. The example here says, with this cleanse, I rid myself of bad energy, right? Make sure your mood is set and everything. And we're going to start by, you can lay down, sit down, stand up, get comfortable. And you start by holding the egg in one hand. Doesn't matter which hand, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you start from your head. And I start in the back of my head or on the top of my head around my crown in a clockwise motion. And you're going to, I like to make sure I hit my crown chakra first. And then in the back of my head, I hit where my third eye would be. So kind of like, for me, it's right where that bump kind of is on the back of my head. Clockwise circles. And you're going to rub the egg then over the side of your head, over your ears. Whatever feels comfortable for you, you guys. There really is no set rules for this. But you're going to start with your head, move it from the top to the back, around to the sides, over your ears, over your eyes, and like I said, clockwise circles over your third eye again. Rub it on your face. And while you're doing this, you're gonna, if you can picture the egg almost sucking in any negative energy. And truthfully, for me, and I want you to try this too, to try to feel where in your body the negative energy may be. And as you're moving from your head down and you're rubbing the egg, hit that spot. You want to picture all of that black energy, that negative energy going into the egg. Close your eyes, rub the egg along your eyelids, then rub it on your lips. Move the egg down your body, all along yourself, your arms, down each arm, your chest. I like to hit every chakra, my throat chakra, my heart chakra, my solar plexus chakra, my sacral chakra, my root chakra. And then when I'm done kind of moving down my chakras after my hitting my head, I will tune into my intuition and just let my arm move anywhere where I feel there's negative energy, and I will let the egg take that energy away wherever it may be. When you are doing an egg cleanse on somebody else, what I do is I start down with their head. I rub it on their crown chakra first, then their third eye in the back of their head. Then I'll do their throat chakra along their back, and I'll hit all of their chakras down their back. Then I'll switch to the front. I'll hit all of their chakras down the front. And if you don't know where your energy centers are, you can pull up a Google image real quick and see the general spot that these energy centers are in. And the more you start tuning into these chakras, the more you can actually feel them within you, the more you can actually kind of tap into them. You can literally talk to them, tune into them. But it's really important that you hit those energy centers down the back, down the front, and then move it along down their arms, inside and outside, down the side of their body, down their legs, and anywhere where you feel intuitively guided on yourself or anyone else. If you're doing an egg cleanse on someone else, carefully run the egg along the body in small circles. Move from head to toe slowly and keep calm so you can focus on releasing the negative energy. If the egg breaks at all during the cleansing, start over with a brand new egg. After we're done with the egg cleanse, after we're done hitting all of our energy centers, after we're done going into any intuitive spots that we may feel that there's negative energy that needs clearing, we are going to take our jar of clean water, clear water, nothing in this water, and you're going to crack the egg. Try not to break the yolk. Try to get a clean crack into the jar of water. Then you wait 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I like to wait a good amount. 15 minutes probably is about how long I wait. Again, intuition is super important during this process. And then that is when you're able to go to your ritual here and you will be able to read the results. Never ever look from the top down into your glass, okay? The only reason why I post pictures of our coconut rituals is because Spirit has given me the okay and has given us the protection to be able to do so and participate together in this as a family. But usually, even with a coconut, you want to break it and turn around and never look back. For an egg cleanse, you never want to look down into the glass. You want to, it's okay to look at it from the side, but just think about it. You're looking into that negative energy and you're drawing it back in through your consciousness. So you want to try to avoid that at all costs, right? You can look at it from the side all you want. I call in my angels. I'll do a banishing ritual before I do a cleanse and whatever else I'm called or guided to do. Meditate, pray, talk with the divine, and tap in. This is really something, like I said, that doesn't have any rules. This is something that everybody should make their own. Our ancestors, our grandparents have been literally doing this for ages, both the coconut and the egg cleanses. And so make it your own. Call on your ancestors. Be like, yo, show me the way, and make it your own, you guys. And feel free to, in the group, or, let me know how it works for you. Let me know what your experience was. Let me know what you saw. I took some of these notes for reading the results, but again, I just want to emphasize one more time, try not to use your mind during this process. We're all directly connected to source. I know a lot of us are just waking up to that, but we are all source. We all have source within us. The Holy Ghost is within us. It's what we truly are. And so this practice will not only help you to cleanse yourself of negative energy, but it will also help you to really start tapping into that conversation with the HGA, with God, with the divine, with your intuition, your higher self. And it will help deepen that for you and solidify that connection. But just to have some kind of some pointers here. And again, this is not law. Some of these things may pop up for you and maybe something completely different, but these are just general pointers. It's kind of like looking your dreams up online or something like that, right? You really want to meditate on it, and just because you see something online does not mean it's law, and that's not necessarily what it means for you. on your journey. So like I said, I will be posting these pictures on the group, and I'm just now looking over. Thank you for everybody who has sent birthday wishes today. I posted in the Facebook group earlier about that as well. I woke up from my nap and was like, yo, thank you all so much. Thank you for everybody who sent donations and everything. Y'all are beyond appreciated, and I really have trouble articulating how much I love and appreciate y'all. So thank you all for the prayers, the beautiful energy, the well wishes. Let's move in. Let's see. After you let the egg settle, place the glass on a table or a counter, and what I do is I'll put it on my altar and I light some candles, an Archangel Michael candle, or just a plain white candle, a black candle for protection, a white and a black candle. Like I said, whatever kind of spirit puts on my heart to do. Check out the shape of the yolk, the shape of the egg whites, and the color of the water. Then you can interpret what spirit is telling you based on these guidelines right here. So smelly water or blood in there may represent the fact that there may be evil spirits around you, entities, things like that. Blood or water that smells bad is a good indication that someone has used magic against you. It could also mean that you have an illness or a disease that you haven't discovered yet. So first and foremost, get rid of the rest of that energy and spirits. And if you're worried about sickness or disease or anything like that, please go see a medical professional, a doctor, or whatever it may be that is on your spirit to do. Most of us, you're gonna see bubbles. It says bubbles, negative energy was absorbed into the egg. If you see a lot of bubbles in there, it's usually a good sign that the egg cleanse worked really well. And like I said, I will post these pictures on the Facebook group after this live. Bubbles mean that negative energy was absorbed into the egg. Bubbles within the water or in the egg whites mean that your cleansing ritual was a success. It could also mean that you've been experiencing gas or indigestion, usually due to stress. If you're seeing large bubbles or balloons in the water, it means the egg absorbed a lot of negative energy. This may be a sign that you need to do a second cleansing to fully rid yourself of your negative energy. A lot of times, for me personally, I will see my angels in there doing work, cutting cords, blocking evil eye. A lot of times I will get visions of the person. Sometimes it's somebody I don't even know or somebody that I've never met in person. Like I said, use your intuition, ask your spirit guides, your angels, your higher power, your source, your higher self, whatever it may be that you connect to, your ancestors. Ask them to show you, ask them to open your true sight, and ask them to give you clear answers, and you will get it, family. Be open to it. And I think that's the main thing, is consciously being open to that conversation with the divine. If you see cobwebs in the whites, you may have had evil eye placed upon you. A lot of times seeing kind of cobwebs stretching off will be connecting directly to a certain bubble or something like that, and then you can meditate on that, see who that person is. You can cut cords if you need to. You can, like I said, do another energy cleanse. You can also ask the divine, what chakra, or there may be certain numbers that you see in the cleanse or certain numbers of bubbles. It's all for you to meditate on and have that conversation with the divine for. You can also Google anything, but it's more personal. It's more personal and kind of individual to each and every person separately. So this says cobwebs in the whites mean that you may have had evil eye placed upon you. There may also be tiny brown specks in the water or in the egg yolk. This is another sign that you should do a second cleansing ritual to fully rid yourself of the evil eye. Cobwebs can also be an indication that you're tangled up in a confusing situation that's causing you distress. You can also sage yourself after a cleansing. You can use something like a selenite wand. Shout out the sister Destiny, who literally has the best crystals. And we are doing a giveaway too, for those of you that may have missed that post. That is on the Facebook group as well. We're giving away a couple different little packages of crystals and a couple readings as well. A live reading, I think, and a pre-recorded reading as well. You can enter it by sharing the post, commenting, and all of that jazz. So feel free, you guys. It's just the other day we posted that, so it's still going. Needles or spikes, which will sometimes be going down toward the egg or sometimes coming up off of the egg. Needles or spikes mean that there's people around you with bad intent. There may be energy vampires sucking away your positive energy and leaving you with only bad vibes, or they're hoping that you do not succeed or reach your goals. Cleansing, protection, banishing rituals, all of those things, invoking your angels. That spiritual protection magic video that I have on my Know Thyself playlist. Also that grounding and clearing your energy video on that playlist as well. And all of these videos, you guys, are really going to help you tap in, open your third eye, and be able to see through your spiritual eye. You'll be able to see energy. You'll be able to move energy and tap in with your will and your own magic through these practices, especially if you make them part of your daily routine. Before you know it, you're gonna be like whoa, you'll see a huge change in the way that you perceive energy, the way that you tap in with energy, the way that you connect with energy. So those will all help tremendously, especially kind of tying in with this. If you see a face in the yolk, sometimes you'll see like little dots, like a little face on the yolk, an angry face, a smiley face, whatever it may be. Seeing a face in the yolk means that you have an enemy. They might envy you or be thinking negatively about you. Try to interpret who the egg looks like, since that will give you some insight into who is causing you this distress. And then clear water. Clear, nice water means that there is no negative energy. Clear water means that you had no negative energy. If the water and the egg are completely normal looking, there was no negative energy to pull from your body. Your feelings may be due to something else, but you don't need to do another egg cleanse. If you're worried about results, you can take action to remove any negative energy and make positive changes. Meditation, yoga, breath work, all of those things, getting in a better routine, cleaning up your diet, doing things that make you feel good. Those will all help you kind of shift your energy. Chanting mantras, prayer, reading scripture, all of those things will really help to shift your energy. So I'm really looking forward to hearing everybody's results and kind of seeing what everybody feels through this, because it really is so different for each and every one of us. And the way that we all connect with the divine, the way that we all kind of start getting into that connection is really beautiful to watch unfold. So I'm really looking forward to hearing from you guys when it comes to this. You guys, it's a new year. It's a perfect time to do it. Especially because, like I said, the comments I've been getting, it seems like the collective really needs it right now. And we live in a time where you could probably consider yourself super blessed to get a clear egg cleanse. And, you know, maybe that's just me, but I've never seen a clean egg cleanse on myself or anybody that I've done a cleanse for. Me personally, I have my 12th house is ruled by Leo, which means that my hidden enemies, that's where your hidden enemies are at. It's one of the places where your hidden enemies are at. And a lot of people shoot evil eye at me and envy and jealousy and all of that because of my Leo energy, because I shine, and because I'm authentic, just myself. So usually I don't have to do much, and I get a lot of evil eye and spell work and all of that stuff. But I was just saying in the collective on Facebook earlier, when you tap into your heart space, you guys, when you fall into your heart space, there is not a thing in this entire cosmos that can touch you. Love is the most powerful dominant vibration, period. And when you are tapped into that vibration, you're naturally going to have haters. You're naturally going to have people wanting to see you fall. You're naturally going to have all of those things, spell work, black magic, all of that. But the good news is a lot of it, remember, the universe, our entire reality is just a reflection of us. Our whole reality is our own soul pushed out. And so it's a learning process. And we're all learning every single day, eternally students, right? And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Somebody said in the Facebook group earlier, beautiful comment, child's pose, surrender and accept it, right? And tap into that heart space straight up. So I hope this helps somebody out there. I was, like I said, it was a day today. I have a message for the collective, but I think we're going to probably wait until tomorrow and I'll hop on live. I'm probably going to end up redoing Cancer, Scorpio, and end up doing Pisces reading. You guys, I'm so sorry to my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces and water sign placements that have been waiting on your readings. Everything happens for a reason, though. So just know that you will have your messages in divine timing. And just the fact that Cancer and Scorpio had no sound. And I really kind of fought that too until I was like, why am I fighting this? Like, damn, I wasted probably some hours trying to find a way to put captions or just to use the camera. Like, I was like, yo, this is some bullshit. Perfect divine timing though, always. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you will have your messages in perfect divine timing. And there is a big message for the collective, you guys. I've had a couple prophetic dreams over this past 48 hours for the collective. So it's time, family, just like we've been talking about, just like we talked about in that last live. There's a lot going on behind the scenes right now, you guys. Be careful, protect yourself, stay focused. Most importantly, please stay focused on the mission, because it really is that time. So don't let anything distract you. Don't let anything bring you down. Don't let anything get in your way. Being guided to grab these cards really quick. Maybe we'll pull a card or two, but I think this is really it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, and that's the egg cleanse energy right there, where it's like the Six of Swords comes right after that Five of Swords. That's that betrayal. That's that evil eye. That's that whatever type of toxic situation you're going through, and the Six of Swords comes through, and that is spirit rowing that boat. Spirit saying that the worst of the storm is over. Here we are. If I could get this card in the focus, here we are sitting down and just taking care of ourselves, getting ourselves right as spirit drives the boat to the next shore with judgment under that. So the angel's coming through straight up saying, don't stress, we got you. And I feel like this practice is being given in perfect divine timing as well. So for all of you that are feeling that black magic, that are feeling that stress, that anxiety, that weight, that negativity, Spirit's like, yo, we got you, baby, just connect. And this is all part of us solidifying our connection with God as well. And this may not be for everybody, and that's okay as well, because I see the Four of Cups under that. Some of you, got your own thing, and that's perfectly fine as well, as long as it works, man. As long as you're calling on God to solidify that connection to your own divinity and to your heart space and to love, to Christ, to divinity, period. It's all that matters. So y'all, I love y'all so much. So I'm glad I looked over and saw that harmony, joy, peace. You can pour it. Okay. Easiest thing to do in our day is flush it down the toilet. You can find a body of running water, like a river, a stream, something like that. You can pour it into that. Basically, you want it to flow away. You want it to flow down. You don't want to just dump it down the sink or something like that. Keep in mind that this is all of that negative energy. So I feel like probably the easiest thing for the collective will be to flush it down the toilet. Flush it down the toilet. Get that flush going before you pour it in and rock and roll. And don't look back. Hopefully everybody had a good new year. For those of you that are in the Facebook group, please feel free to post about your experience with this. Do it on your children, do it on your loved ones, your spouse, do it on your friends, your family members, anybody who's open to that. Anybody who's going through a rough time, even if they're not, and you want to get some practice, and you really want to start kind of tapping in with how your downloads come through and your visions, or your, however your downloads come through, then get it in and keep me updated on your progress. If you do shoot a photo of the egg, I would just suggest, you could do whatever you want, but I would suggest praying for protection. And I would definitely do it from a side view. Okay. And I have seen that done before. Just ask spirit to protect anybody that looks into that and helps you interpret it. And ask that the divine keeps anyone safe connecting with this, and that, the energy stays contained in the space that it is, and it's not able to go into anybody. Salt baths, beautiful. Yes, Johanna, salt baths are one of my favorite things to do to cleanse energy. And I'll kind of turn into a little alchemist in there. You can throw essential oils in your salt, but just make sure they're safe on your skin and stuff. But you can throw essential oils in there. You can throw different flowers, a lot of times lemons, oranges. Use your intuition. Get spicy with it. Put whatever in there, as long as it's not going to harm your skin. But a lot of times it'll look like a whole ass cauldron when I get in there. Flowers, petals, and I save a lot of my flowers that I'm guided to save and things like that. Different colors for different energies, and different flowers for different intentions, and all of that. And you can add herbs and all of those things. And that's a whole entire rabbit hole you can jump down if you want to jump on Google. I'm sure there's plenty of information about that on there as well. Just herbal salt baths, ingredients, and I'm sure you can dive down that hole and get lost in there as well. Yep, crystals as well. Earth Angel, thank you so much. Cinnamon. For a while I was working at a shop kind of close in the town over from me, doing readings and all of that stuff. And we had a whole, shout out the family over there if anybody's watching, but we had a whole room full of herbs. It's like heaven, and crystals and all of that. So when I was going for my bath, I used to always have one of the sisters put me together these fire ass baths, and she could just kind of read my energy and be like fink, 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 just throwing a bunch of stuff in there. That was such a blessing. I miss it over there, but with the channel kind of growing like it did, I didn't even have time to get in there this summer. So shout out my lady, shout out my sisters over at Calavera Rose. Sheesh. So I'm just looking over at this Kali deck too. So hold on, let's just check out, because I shuffled these earlier and I got to pulling some cards for this message because of the dreams I had. So the bottom of the Faceted Garden, we have the New Moon card, which is that new start. It's a clean slate, right? Hand in hand with this egg cleanse, it's kind of like pulling all that energy away and starting fresh. But I was looking over, what caught my attention was this Blue Tara card, in the Kali Oracle. So I feel like Spirit has a couple messages for us here tonight with this blue tarot card. I'll show you it, and then I got to pull it back so I can read it because it's dark in here. But this says, chaos will give way to the higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. As Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing toward the future, she sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny that is now unfolding for you. So just like we were speaking on earlier, it's so important. And one thing I used to see in the tarot community before I started reading, and I was guided to kind of stay away from other people's readings, stay in my lane, stay in my own world. So my energy and my readings were, coming through me, and that was the only channel. I used to notice a lot of people in our collective, not our family, but in the collective, in the tarot community, really getting sucked into the dynamic of, oh, everybody's doing black magic on me and everybody's evil eye, and it can get really, really toxic, and it can turn into almost like this kind of, almost like a narcissistic energy where it's like you're the most important thing in the world and everybody hates you. It can be scary, but that's why it's very important to stay rooted in love and to stay vibrating as high as you can. Really doing this, I was just thinking the other day, like, man, I couldn't even work a normal job anymore or anything like that because I have no time whatsoever. Like when I'm not reading for you guys, I am on my job being a father, doing my running, raising a family. And when I do get 1 minute, I don't have any time to do anything except my own spiritual practice. So whether it's meditation, my own prayer, bowing my own head down to the ground, connecting to my own heart space, there really is no time. And so what I'm trying to get at is it's very important to realize that this whole reality is all you. We cannot point the finger anywhere in this entire reality. And I know that's a little difficult to grasp until you experientially know that, right? And we all will, especially if you're connecting with this channel. But there's no fingers to point, except if you're looking at a mirror, right? And so meditate, dive deep into yourself. You know what I'm saying? And try not to get caught in, oh, this person, oh, they all hate me, and because that's opening up a door for more, demonic energies, for more negative energies, right? And I feel like it's super important for us to not call bad energies demonic energies, right? Because we all have angels and demons as part of us. And whether you'd like to believe it or not, you have angels and demons protecting you. It's what are we feeding and what are we letting run our lives? What is most important to us? Where our priorities are at, and all of those things. So we'll just say negative energies, dark energies. Try not to get caught in that though. Stay in love, stay in, light. And that doesn't mean spiritual bypass, family. That means look into the darkness, look into yourself. Call yourself out on your bullshit. Look into the mirror, see your whole reality as your mirror, and see what you can see. I feel like everyone here is ready to see that, or you wouldn't be here. So look deep, fam, and know that love conquers all. Truthfully, as corny as that sounds, love really does conquer all, y'all. So I love y'all so much. Thank you so much again for all of the well wishes. You guys, I could just sit here. Let's just check out the rest of these cards real quick, because I could sit here and kick it all night, but my ass is tired. So on the bottom of the double major, we have the Hierophant, which is, there's that wise, spiritual, higher knowledge. And each and every one of you is a channel for that. Like I said, all of us are connected directly to source. So it's kind of just confirming that coming through. We had the new moon. We had Blue Tara. What's on the bottom of Spirit telling me to get my ass to sleep with the Four of Swords. No, this is also paying attention to your messages and dreams and your downloads through meditation and through your stillness with the Four of Swords here. Inner stillness. It's about healing as well, right? With the Four of Swords coming right after the Three of Swords. No shit. Bottom of the Moonology deck, we have bring love into the situation. Flat out, family. I think that's most important. So let's get it. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the Shaman's Dream. The Watchers, number 60. Transpersonal with adaptability. And you guys, this is actually part of the message that's going to be coming through. So we will be live tomorrow or very soon within the next couple of days for these downloads. Obstacles, adaptability, yes. Watchers, transpersonal. Let's read this really fast. Six of Pentacles, where we're putting our energy, okay? Number 60. I want to thank you all for being here, if I haven't said it already. Watchers, serendipity, mira, the observer, witness, transpersonal. Hopefully that'll focus real quick. Kind of hermit vibes here as well. The mountain, the light at the top of the mountain here. 6 coming through. When the Watchers appear, it's an invitation to stop doing. Pause, get off of the treadmill, and take a deep breath. Find the witness within, the one who can observe the fire and fury happening around you, but not get caught in any of the drama. Yo, that's crazy. That's it. That is it. 6 of Pentacles, what are we giving our energy to? Are we being the victim? Are we being the one that's always attacked? And then are we living that story? And are we embodying that story and telling that story? And then manifesting more of that. The time is right to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do it in the shower or a salt bath, right? Do not engage with the action happening around you. Simply observe. Watchers show up to direct your attention to the horizon and away from the anthill in front of you. Others might think you're simply doing nothing, but let them know that you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky. There are bigger things to attend to. You've spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events in the actions of others. Let it be for a short while, as you become the observer rather than the doer. The Watchers invite you to break free from the linear causal pace of the petty day-to-day. Rise to divine coincidence, to serendipity, and notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces results. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolds in its own mysterious way, requiring only a sacred witness. Ooh, that's deep. That's a deep one. That's a deep one. Spirit always comes through for us, you guys. And even crazier is one of the sisters' posts. I was tapping into the collective energy. I had the egg stuff right. This was a few hours ago, right? I was getting all of the supplies ready. Spirit was like, you should find some results to give the collective, so you're not just leaving them with like, yeah, and then listen to what Spirit says. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. That would kind of be, you know, send you guys on a wild goose chase or freaking out about different signs in your eggs and stuff. So like I said, I'll post that. But anyway, so I started tapping into the collective energy, and the cards I pulled, I started meditating, and my dreams started making, and I'm like, okay, so this is the message. I'm good looking, Spirit. Then I jump on Facebook, and I shit you not, the very first post on our Swimming Through the Void group was one of the sisters saying basically the exact same thing that had just came through in my message. So I think this is a message that is coming through for us collectively right now. And like I said, it's just really important to stay focused on the goal, the end game, just like that transpersonal that Watchers said. And I just flipped over the Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So it's like we're moving, things are moving. And I'm hearing don't slip. So don't slip right now, family. Super important to stay focused. The sister was saying something about that Eminem song, Lose Yourself. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime. So it's going to be a big year, family. This is going to be a big year. If you're tapping into this reading 10 years from now, 5 years from now, it's going to be a big year for you. And this is the energy that you're tapping in with and connecting with. So let's freaking go. Thank you for the super chat, everybody who sent super chats tonight. And you guys, with that, I'm going to go finish my beauty rest. Actually, I'm probably going to finish my cake first and then finish my beauty rest. I got to kick it with my shorties all day and have some family time. So, and I think that's kind of what the slowdowns and the roadblocks are for, is to help us to slow down and just be here and enjoy it. So I'm glad I got to be here with you all today. Thank you all for taking the time, the energy to be here with me. Again, thank you so much for all of your beautiful energy and birthday wishes and everything. You guys are always so appreciated. So with that, I will see y'all tomorrow, bright and early, up and at 'em. By the afternoon, my water signs hopefully will have their readings if everything goes according to my plan. And I'd like to jump on live and see you guys soon. So y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Alicia, thank you so much for showing up. I know I didn't message you earlier. This was I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Nothing was going according to my plan today. So I was just like, we just going to play this by ear. So thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. I love you. I will see you soon.